Yeah, guys, and welcome back to Versus with me, Franjo, where finally the eternal question will be answered: who would win between a squad full of Peter Crouchers and a squad full of Jermain Defoes? Now, for me, it's bloody criminal how long it's been since these two have played in a team together. Why does no one want to play big man, little man anymore? No one wants to do it, and it's just not right. Defoe and Crouch for Portsmouth, Defoe and Crouch for Tottenham. Should have mentioned that one first. Defoe and Crouch for England. They're a great partnership, absolutely fantastic partnership, and yeah, I always think of them as sort of a package deal because of the big man little man thing, and they have been quite a defining English big man little man combination during the Premier League era. So yeah, in my mind they stick out as a pair. So I thought I would pit them against each other today. So in the red corner today is the 2007-2008 Peter Crouch 11. Peter Crouch when he was still playing for Liverpool. That is when Footy Manager judged him to be in his prime. As you can see, absolutely incredible manager stats. To be fair though, I reckon Crouchy would be a good manager, wouldn't he? Motivating 20 is absolutely bloody right. He'd get everyone leaving the changing rooms with a smile on their face, wouldn't he, Peter Crouch? Good lad. He scored 131 goals in 511 league games, so saith Footy Manager, and he's also scored 22 goals in 42 caps for England. Domo arigato, Mr. Crouch. Let's take a look at Crouchy then. Oh, look at this. Look at all these greens for Crouch in his prime. And do you know what is strange about this Peter Crouch? He can't play a centre-back at all, like he sort of can in the most recent Footy Managers. But his defending attributes are bloody brilliant. He's got 10 tackling, 15 marking, obviously 16 heading. And his defensive positioning, his concentration, just all absolutely brilliant. He would make a very good defender, which may work in his favour today. He's got the attributes for it. He's not capable of playing anywhere other than up front, but transferable skills, isn't it? I mean, as good as this technical column is, and as good as this mental column is, I can't take my eyes off this 11 acceleration on Peter Crouch. That's pretty mind-blowing. Does anyone remember that? And in the white corner today is the 2005-2006 Jermain Defoes 11. Jermain Defoes apparently hit his prime when he was 22. Obviously not this one, this is the manager, and he looks very good as well. Not quite as good at motivating people as Peter Crouch was, but if you've not got your own signature dance move, you're not going to get 20 for motivating, are you? That's just the way the world works. He scored 183 goals in 498 league games, so saith Footy Manager, and also 19 goals in 55 caps for England. Let's have a look at JD then. So Jermain Defoes, at 22 years old, is such a bloody good poacher. Incredibly good poacher. What are his strengths? He's very, very quick, very agile, and he can balance very well. He's got a very low centre of gravity. He's great off the ball. He's great at anticipating the ball. He's very composed. He's got fantastic finishing and long shots and technique. He's also a hard worker, very determined, good flair and off the ball as well, and good vision. That's a weird one. And the Defoe 11 are actually the favourites for the title here. Neither player is versatile at all. They can both only play up front. So it's going to be interesting. I reckon Peter Crouch will be able to defend better than Jermain Defoes, but Jermain Defoes could, in theory, just run rings around Peter Crouch. He's very, very fast, whereas Crouch is not. It's going to be a battle as old as time. It's David against Goliath, isn't it? It's the small, nippy guy against the massive brute force guy. I wouldn't exactly call Peter Crouch brute force, but you get my meaning. Here we go into match one then, and both teams are going, curiously, with a 4-1-2-3 or a 4-3-3. So neither of them are putting two players up front, which is fair enough, because one of them can probably do a job on their own up front. I get that. And they're both trying to be pretty defensively solid as well by going for this midfield triangle in front of a back four. And it looks like very, very withdrawn fullbacks as well. So they're not taking any risks. And they're going to rely on the lone striker and the wingers to do the attacking for them. Here we go then. The managers have a Very nice handshake. Why are they the same size, Footy Manager? Why are those two managers the same size? That's not what I ordered. Can we make sure? Oh yeah, there is definitely a height distance there. Difference even. Yeah, do not worry about that. The managers, weirdly, are the same size, but the players are not. Okay, we've got an early highlight. 2.5 minutes in, and Defoe 11 to Defoe 24. Back to 11. Will he have a go? He does. Oh, it's deflected. Was Defoe 7 offside? Yes, he was. Defoe 7 thought he had... Well, Defoe 11 thought he had scored a goal within 3 minutes, but the ball bounced off one of the players that was offside. 2 crouches have been booked in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, you'd think it's quite easy for someone like a Crouch to foul someone like a Defoe. Okay, 6 minutes to go until half-time, and we might actually have a second highlight. Defoe 24, taking on a couple of Crouchers down that right wing. He crosses it in, it's headed away as far as Defoe 12. Just simple finish for someone like Jermain Defoe. It was a great run down the right wing from Jermain Defoe 24. It was headed away by one of the Peter Crouch centre-backs, but the keeper came for it and missed it, and could only watch on in horror as Defoe 12 just put it into the centre of the net. Defoe 12 actually swings a free kick in as well. Here is 24. Cross it in from the byline. Defoe 25 makes it 2-0. with like 7 minutes to go until half time, it was 0-0, and within 2 minutes the Defoes have scored 2 goals. Again, it's a header away by one of the defensive Peter Crouchers. Defoe 24 again with the cross in, and 25 just blasted it home into the roof of the net. Well, the pre-season predictions were pretty spot on so far. I was hoping the pace of Defoe would be sort of balanced out by the defensive skills of Peter Crouch, but so far it is not happening that way. You'd think, this has come up a few times in this Versus series now, you'd think Crouch would stick an extra man up front and just play long ball, put it straight onto his head. Just hoof it up, route one. Defoe's would not have a plan to stop it. But Crouch 18 is in there. It's a foul by Defoe 5, apparently. I didn't actually see where the foul was there. That was a bit of a weird one. But the Crouchers have a penalty nonetheless, and it's going to be Crouch 16. Who else? Puts the keeper the wrong way. Sends the keeper the wrong way even. And Crouch 16 pulls one back. Simple stuff. The Defoe keeper talked a big game, but he went just way too far to the wrong side of the goal. Oh, and here we go. In a rare occurrence in this Versus series, the Crouch manager, Peter Crouch Prime, is mixing things up. He's going to a narrow 4-3-3 with what looks like at least one overlapping fullback. And I think they're going to try and go direct. Unless the Defoes make it 3-1. Defoe 25 heads in from close range from a Defoe 2 cross. Oh dear. How have the Defoes scored 2 headers? How on earth have the Defoes? Look at that. He's got a leap on him, hasn't he? 9 he's got for jumping reach. What's Crouchy got? 18. He can literally jump twice as high as Jermain Defoe. I don't think that's how it works, but still. Come on, Crouch. I want to see this rewarded. This doesn't happen enough in this series. The manager changing things up when it needs to change. I want to see this be rewarded. But it doesn't look like it's going to be. It looks like we're just going to just dawdle through to the end. Unless... Nope, that's going to be it. And the Defoe 11 come away from the away leg of their fixture with a 3-1 win, and the Crouchers have got a lot of work to do to pull this one back. Okay, the Crouch 11 for this second game have got a lot to prove. They were undone in the first game by 2 Jermain Defoe headers, and they will never live that down unless they turn it around in this leg. Both teams, by the way, are lining up exactly the same as they did for the first leg. 4-1-2-3s all round. And the Jermain Defoes have a corner. It's crossed in. Headed away by Crouch 24, but here's Defoe 24 to 20. Drills it across, and 23's there at the far post for a tap-in. I mean, to be fair, low crossing across the goal is not a bad strategy at all against this team. it's weird that that's the first goal of that kind they've scored. But very early on aggregate, it's Defoe 4, Crouch 1. And that's the first half, bloody hell. That took a while to get through despite there being no highlights. The Crouch 11, it's also worth noting, have picked up 4 yellows that half, which does affect the league table. So even if they did manage to draw level on aggregate, that's still going to fuck them over. So it's pretty much game, I'm afraid to say. And we have a highlight half an hour from time. The Defoes win 2 headers in a row. This is ridiculous. Defoe 5 for the shot. It's Hunter, the Crouch keeper. The goal Peter. The goal Peter. There we go. And the Defoes are 5-1 up on aggregate. How did Jermain Defoe just win 2 headers in a row against a team of Peter Crouchers? I mean, fair enough, a low shot, again, is a good idea against someone like Crouch, because it'll take him a while to get all the way down there. Crouch 13 picks up a second yellow and he's off. As if it couldn't get any worse. And there we go, the end of just a fucking mauling from the Defoes to the Crouchers. 5-1 on aggregate. And it's just the same thing again. We've mentioned this in a couple of videos now. If you've got a team of little skillful fast players against a team of big lumbering strong players, the team of strong players needs to chuck the ball into the box and try and get their heads on it. Mind you, I don't think that would have worked against this team of weird Jermain Defoes that they've got about a 10-foot vertical leap. I'm not sure what they could even do about this. So yeah, it's just been an absolute demolition by the Defoes. So there we go. As always, congratulations to Jermain Defoe, commiserations to Peter Crouch. If you've got any suggestions for 2 or 3 players I could do a versus video with, then please leave it for me in the comment section below. And please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. But apart from that, I will see you next time. Bye.